The human kiss is far more than a simple gesture of affection. It is a complex biological handshake, a sophisticated exchange of data between two high-performance biological machines. It begins with the approach. As proximity closes, the brain's premotor cortex prepares the 34 facial muscles and 112 postural muscles required for the act. At the moment of contact, we witness a neural explosion. The lips are among the most sensitive regions of the human body, packed with mechanoreceptors. As they touch, the trigeminal nerve fires, sending high-velocity bioelectric signals directly to the somatosensory cortex. Within milliseconds, the brain is flooded with data regarding temperature, pressure, and texture. Simultaneously, the olfactory system engages. We inhale the pheromones of our partner, where they are processed by the olfactory bulb. This scent signature provides the brain with deep-seated genetic information, often determining biological compatibility long before our conscious mind is aware of it. As the kiss intensifies, the salivary glands, the parotid, submandibular, and sublingual, begin a surge of secretion. This fluid, which we've identified as the primary delivery medium, contains a cocktail of electrolytes, enzymes like amylase, and a unique microbial fingerprint. When this fluid is swallowed, it begins its journey down the esophagus. We see the epiglottis close with clinical precision, protecting the airway as the bolus moves via peristaltic waves toward the stomach. But the digestion of a kiss isn't just about chemistry, it's about the hormonal surge. Deep within the brain, the hypothalamus and pituitary glands ignite. They begin to manufacture and release oxytocin, the cuddle hormone, and dopamine into the bloodstream. This isn't just a feeling, it is a systemic command. The heart rate accelerates, the carotid arteries dilate to handle increased blood flow, and the body's internal temperature begins to rise. The kiss has now officially entered the internal system. Now, we move to the microscopic level. Inside the small intestine, the villi and microvilli, the body's absorption experts, react to the chemical signals swallowed during the act. Though the caloric content is negligible, the chemical messengers are potent. We see electrolytes and simple solutes from the partner's saliva being absorbed through the epithelial layer and into the capillary network. These molecules merge with our own bloodstream, carrying the partner's biological markers into our systemic circulation. Simultaneously, the vagus nerve, the great highway of the gut-brain axis, is sending feedback. The stomach senses the shift in hormonal levels and sends signals back to the brain, reinforcing the state of arousal and emotional connection. This is the butterflies in the stomach phenomenon, visualized here as a high-frequency neural feedback loop. The body is now in a state of total biological synchronization. The results of this biological exchange are profound. We observe the glow effect. In the brain, the reward centers are saturated with dopamine, creating a state of euphoria. Cortisol, the primary stress hormone, is actively inhibited. We see the adrenal glands slowing their output, leading to an immediate drop in systemic stress levels. The heart, now pumping with optimized efficiency, strengthens its cardiac muscle fibers. The facial muscles, having undergone a high-intensity workout, show increased vascularity and tone. Even the immune system receives a boost. As new microbiota are introduced, our white blood cells, the T cells, undergo a training session, diversifying our internal defenses. At a cellular level, the mitochondria are working overtime. They produce ATP to fuel the heightened metabolic state, creating a surge of energy that radiates from the core to the extremities. This is homeostasis in its most passionate form. However, every biological action has a cost. In this final phase, we examine the clinical risks. The exchange of saliva is also an exchange of pathogens. We see the potential transmission of viral and bacterial loads, which the immune system must now identify and neutralize. Prolonged arousal can lead to what we call systemic fatigue. The adrenal glands, after a sustained peak, require a period of recovery. We observe a heat map of the body showing areas of mild inflammation and ATP depletion. The heart rate eventually returns to a resting sinus rhythm, and the neural noise of the sensory cortex begins to settle. The journey of a kiss concludes not with the end of the physical act, but with the body's return to equilibrium. It is a masterpiece of evolutionary engineering, a process that utilizes every major system in the human body to ensure connection, health, and the continuation of the species.